Okay, wedding content creators, this video is for you. This is going to help you with an incredibly difficult question that many of us are facing as content creators. So, you are asked this more than likely prior to the wedding, I hope. Some of us may be getting this question on the day of, which is going to be even more difficult to handle. We're going to look at approaching it on either of those days. First, we're going to look at approaching it before the wedding, and then we're going to look at how to approach it during the wedding. Okay, so before the wedding, you may get asked this question. Hey, can you just take some traditional, professional photos and videos of us in landscape for videos, and then can you do some portrait photos, traditional photographs? Number one, the answer is no. The easy answer is no. You hired me as your wedding content creator. You hired me to do my job, and it's important that I stay in my lane. And the reason why is because I'm not a professional photographer, I'm not a professional videographer. So those people have a very specific job, and if you didn't hire one of them based on our initial consultation, I asked you, did you hire a photographer, did you hire a wedding videographer? Usually the answer is no, but we're working on that, we're still going to get one. Wanted to go ahead and square away some of the other vendors first, and we're thinking about not even having a professional videographer because we're going to have a content creator, and we really want those candid moments. Exactly. With me being hired to do your candid moments, which is catching all those laughters that everyone's having, oh my gosh, those spontaneous hugs, those kisses on the cheek, those just all the funny moments that happen at weddings out of nowhere, okay? And while your photographer or videographer is definitely going to be paying very close to you as a bride and groom, I am paying close to you, paying attention to you, as well as your entire bridal party and your guests and your grandmother and your mom and dad, your family members that are sitting on the front row. I'm getting everybody's reaction to certain things that are happening during the ceremony and the reception. So if I'm doing that, plus getting professional photography, traditional photography, and trying to get traditional video in landscape form, then I really can't focus on my job. I can't do my job well. So that's why it's important that you take out the time to just hire somebody else to be able to do those things. Now listen, if you are very, very comfortable with this cell phone style content creation, then I can bring on a second filmmaker or a second content creator that creates photos. So that way you have two different cell phones out there that are taking photos and videos. Sorry guys, I'm getting so distracted because there's so many people just walking around not being very nice. Alright, let's try to continue here. There's some interesting people out tonight on this Friday night, but the weather is nice, and so everyone's just kind of out and about. It's very nice and fresh out here on the water. But yeah, so as your content creator, I have a job to do, and so I don't want to be kind of taken from that, and then I don't produce to you what you had wanted, and everybody ends up liking the candid pictures and videos better than they like the traditional stuff. They end up sharing that on their social media, even if they're not that into social media, because that's what moves people. It's more about their emotion and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with the traditional stuff. It's really, really nice. It's great to go back and look at 5-10 years later on your anniversary and stuff. And it's great to hang those nice portraits on your wall at home and things like that. But if that's what you really want, then hire that person and make sure that you get that. content creators, we are focused on social media. We're focused on like more of the feel goods, the emotions, the excitement, and yet like there's so much that happens in a wedding in a day, and it's so cool having an extra guest at your wedding who isn't actually a guest. We're different. We are a guest, but we're not a guest. And I say that because I act more like a guest at your wedding. I'm in there, I'm around with everybody, and that way I don't miss moments. If I'm standing off to the side, I'm probably going to miss things. But if I'm in the midst, like one of the guests are, I'm going to get it all. So that's why I get in there and I get it all. So we don't want you guys to be mad. We don't want you guys to be upset. It's just that we are there to do a certain job. We want to do our job well. We want you to be happy with the finished product at the end. And you see our portfolio, so you see exactly what we're building as well. Now, I will say for my services, I do offer an affordable videography option, but it's not professional videography. I can film in landscape on my cell phone or on my action camera, but I am not a professional videographer. I don't pretend to be one, but if you're looking for something that's affordable and you know that like you can't afford to have a professional videographer, but you really still want someone to capture your day, I got you, because it's going to still look amazing. It's going to look beyond amazing. So it's going to look a lot better than your friend or family member trying to put together some clips for you and all that good stuff. Like, you're going to have something good. And I also have samples to show you so you can see my work. But that, like I said, is an option if you just really, really, really need someone to do that. But my job is as a content creator. Everything is in portrait form. Everything is for your YouTube shorts, your Instagram reels, and for your TikToks. It's social media content. That's why I'm a content creator. Okay? It's to help to make your social media explode.
Lights, camera, action, baby, strike a pose. Phones and cameras out, just watch it all unfold. We're the stars of the show, ain't no need for filters. Living life through the lens, capturing our breath. Put away your phones and cameras, let the good times roll. Our content creators got it all under control. From weddings to events, parties, travel and brands, we're living the paparazzi life. It's all in our hands.
Lights, camera, action, we're ready to go. We're professionals, don't you already know? From TikTok to Instagram, we're taking the lead.